Hello live wires, Heather Boyd Wire here, and welcome to my channel for all kinds of wire art and jewelry making tutorials and live streams. Today I'm doing an updated version of some beaded kitties that I did on a live stream a while back. So what you're going to need for this project are your tools. I have flat pliers and round pliers. I have my cutters. You're going to need a round form like a pen, earring hooks. I have 10mm beads and 8mm beads, and I'm using a tarnish resistant brass by Artistic Wire, or you can use the tarnish resistant copper or any 20 gauge wire that you like. So I have a 10-inch piece of 20 gauge wire, and I'm going to bend it at around 2 inches, just straight up. Then I'll take my 10mm bead. These are miracle beads. This is one that Clarice gave me, and I have an 8mm bead. The greens aren't perfectly matched, but that's okay for the sample. So we put them on like that, and then we're going to take our pliers and we're just going to bend it at about 1/8 of an inch, just that way. And then we want to take our round pliers. We'll just bend a loop at the top, so bring it all the way around till you have your loop, and then take your flat pliers, hold it in place and bend it all the way around this way. And then what you want to do is start bending it around the bead. We're just going to bend it around the back of the bead, hold it in place, do a full circle around the back, and then flip it and bring it over to the front. And now here we're going to form the ears. So for that, we're going to get your smaller round nose pliers, pull it out a little bit if you can't access it, and then just bend this up on an angle. And then if you want to get it really pointy, use your flat pliers, hold it in place. This is the best technique to do a sharp bend. So hold it with your flat pliers and push it with your thumb just to make a nice sharp bend. So then we have a nice sharp bend. If you need to like angle it out a little bit more, you can. You can like even make it more pointy. And then we want to get either the flat or the round pliers to bend it up. Okay, so we're going to go like that, and we have our little ear, and hold it in place, and just with your finger, or your fingernail, just start to do a little curve around here. And if you need to help it with your round pliers, you can do that. And then just make sure the loop is centered at the top, and then decide where you want your other ear to be. So just try to center it as well as you can. Take the round pliers again and bend it up. And then we want our pointy pliers again, but change the angle a bit if you have to. Hold it in place with your flat pliers, and same thing, push it with your thumb to get that nice sharp bend. And then push it in a little bit more, flip it so you can check how it looks. So now we're going to hold this in place, bend it out, and do a little curve with our fingers. So this is what we have so far, and what we want to do now is just curve it around to the front of the bead here. So we're going to curve it around here, and then make sure it's centered, and then you're going to hold it in place and do a full turn around. Okay, it's going to keep it nice and securely in place. So we've done a full turn around, and then from there we want to bring it around here to the front. Just bring it all the way around, hold it in place, bring it all the way around, and then we'll flip it, bring it to the back. So it's going around to the back there. It's just to surround the bead with wire. So bring it all the way down here. This is at the back, and then we want to hold this and bring it all the way around in there. So now we're going to give it a good little flush cut. Just give it a little clip and pinch that little end in so the space is closed. So all you have to do now is to form your tail. So what I'm going to do for that is just hold it tightly and push it up, straight up. And then you can get a round form, hold it in place. I like to do like a little cone shape type of thing. So we're going to bring it in and then just bring this around a couple of times. Right like that. And then if you need to trim a little bit off, you can. And then we're going to just take our round pliers, flick of the wrist, close that little loop in there. Just make sure it's nice and closed. And then you can use your flat pliers just to flatten it out a little bit. And then you can get your round pliers again and just wiggle it in a little bit. This is my preferred way to do a spiral. If you have a different way, you can. We're just going to push it down, and then you can do your little adjustments in there. So we're going to push that flat, and then what you can do, because it's sticking out a little bit, you can bring it in more, just twist it and then push it against the bead so it curves around the body a little bit. So there we go, like that. And if you want to make the spiral smaller, you can. You can always just cut it a little smaller too. Then we're just going to open up our earring hook, put it on there, and there's our cute little kitty earring. So there's the pair of cute little kitties, and you can put the tails on opposite sides to make them more balanced. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And if you'd like to share photos of your wire art and jewelry, be sure to join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook. And if you'd like to check out my work on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. I also have a mailing list, so if you'd like to sign up below, I'll send you my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.